Okay, so preferably the night before, you will combine some meat, kind of a mixture of your choice, in a bowl. So wash and drain the amount of rice you're going to need. Cook it 10 minutes in just like a lot of water, because then after you're just going to drain it and set it aside. Then you'll put it into the meat mixture. So now I'm just going to take out some of the leaves I left in here for a few minutes. So they just needed to soften up. So you can also do that if some leaves look kind of maybe like they didn't get soaked good. So now I'm just going to get about 1 liter of the cabbage water. And I'll pause the video to put the exact amount in. Make sure you have your flour ready. It's still sauteing just a bit, but I'm about to put in the other ingredients. You're going to need some tomato paste. Sprinkle it over. So you're going to saute the flour with it maybe like 2 minutes. I actually have like frozen tomato paste, so I'm going to use like maybe 2 tablespoons. You can add more later if you taste it and you feel like it needs more. Tomato paste really sticks to the bottom, so I was just kind of warming it up like that, the tomato paste. And then I'm going to pour in some of my cabbage water. I'm going to do a little at a time so I can mash the chunks. I'll let it come to a boil. Okay, and then add a tablespoon of brown sugar. And then I'm going to be working with garlic granules, maybe some garlic powder, black pepper, paprika, and some parsley. And also some half and half. This adds some good flavor. Approximately half a cup. I'm gonna pause the video and then do some spices. Don't forget to also add salt, and then just let it kind of simmer, taste it, and let it simmer a few minutes. And then just set it to the side while you prepare the other stuff. So I put half of the veggies that I sauteed into the meat. And also we're gonna add to the meat, we're gonna add so like some of the sorry, I was mixing meat with my hand. We're gonna add some of the like tomato sauce, some of the cabbage water, and some half and half, and we're gonna pour that in the meat. And don't forget that this mixture already has the cooked rice in there. So now we're gonna work on the cabbage leaves. So you want to cut off the thick pieces, and then I just kind of chop that end. We don't want that. And this one, I'm gonna cut this leaf in half to make 2, and you can cut off more if you want. And then I'm gonna do that also to the small one, cut off the thick part, but I probably won't cut it in half. Okay, now you're gonna get some of the meat mixture, put it in the cabbage leaf. You could do how much you want, and then so you can roll it how you want. And then just set it to the side till you do all of them. So that's how much came out of like one large cabbage. So brown them not more than like a minute on each side. If you do longer, a lot of the water comes out. And then while you got the first batch there kind of browning a little bit, we're gonna take some sauce. Put it on the bottom. And then we're gonna take some of the extra cabbage leaves and we're gonna line the bottom. So that prevents it from burning, because you after you cook it, you will see that the bottom of these leaves are gonna be a little burnt. Have it come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, lower the heat, and it needs to simmer for about 40 minutes, and then it should be ready.